To backflips to migraines to impossible stuff that can't happen. This is the Titanic 2 2010 movie that caused me to lose more brain cells than I could have ever imagined. After watching 1 hour and 29 minutes of this movie, I am unproud to announce that I am beyond confused on what the movie was trying to do, or even what the plot is. All I remember is icebergs cause shockwaves and tsunamis for whatever reason. And I still can't get over the fact that the ship did a backflip in the movie. In order to not make this video over an hour long, I'll be concentrating on what I deem the important parts of the movie, i.e. the ship sinking and the iceberg scenes, and technically just the iceberg and the ship itself, because come on, why are you watching this YouTube channel for? So in the opening scene, we see quote unquote Titanic. Queen Mary, Queen Mary's, was used in this movie, in dock. And I already see a problem here. The stone surrounding Queen Mary, or in this case Titanic, is still there. I don't know if this is an editing error or what, but that small detail bothers me. The second thing that bothers me is the poster for the movie. The ship's bow looks very odd and weird, and to be honest, the original poster for this movie looked better than the new one. And also, the nameplate of the ship, or the Titanic font, kinda looks weird, too big. And let's not forget that you can clearly see that the ship has 3 funnels, which is a signature posture of the Queen Mary ship. And also the funnels are the wrong color. These might be little nitpicks, but it's the Titanic. And they had no other ship other than Queen Mary to direct the film with. I know Queen Mary doesn't look like Titanic, but it's the best they had for the time. Now to the CGI shots. The main thing I find wrong with this is that the ship CGI shots, yes, there are some good shots of the Titanic in CGI, but the CGI Titanic looks nothing like the ship they used for the Port Titanic. They could have at least made it look like the Port Titanic, or just do a CGI Port Titanic like the James Cameron movie, rather than just completely changing the appearance of the ship from shot to shot. But they decided to be lazy and change the appearance of the ship. Also, can we just have a moment of silence for this CGI Titanic? Anyways, enough about the ship sailing, because I know that you're only here for one thing: Titanic sinking. And let me say this, the amount of confusion you're about to witness is about the same level of losing 50 brain cells and your IQ lowering by 10%, because icebergs causing shockwaves and backflips does not make sense. So let me explain what happened. The iceberg was somehow being carried by the tsunami, which, by the way, is impossible for a wave to carry a iceberg, which then slams into the hull of the ship and rips what I assume a 200-meter gash on Titanic's 2 side. Need I say more? No, because if I continue, I'll end up losing my mind. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, because this was so painful to watch. And it was an hour long. It hurts my brain. And yeah, so hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.